welcome to the SME Stars of Business Awards 2012. Loads to get through, and seeing as we are outside overlooking a racetrack, we will try and keep this very fast indeed. At 8 o'clock, you'll also hear some mini racing as well. So if you hear a bit of a droning, it's not because I've told bad jokes. They're drowning me out, but it isn't our fault. Planes will be coming overhead, live music to come as well, and the small matter of awards to give many of you too. There's plenty of space in the middle of the venue as well, so if you are right at the back and want to get a closer view or a little bit nearer to the dance floor for later, then do feel free to move forward. So good evening to you all, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, a warm welcome to the SME Advisor Stars of Business Awards, presented by ADCB, with Do as our exclusive telecom partner. We're fortunate to have with us some very powerful and clued up partners this year, but first of all, a huge round of applause for all of you, because you truly are stars this evening. Well done. To be shortlisted as a finalist is in itself a huge accomplishment, considering that for a third consecutive year, more than 3,500 nominations were received and audited by us. A big thanks, therefore, must go to the external auditors of the awards, Morrison Maynon, for all of their hard work and dedication. Some of you starting the round of applause over on my far left-hand side. Let's indeed give them a big round of applause. All of our finalists have been selected via a thorough scoring matrix determined through information that you all submitted. A round of applause, as I say, to all of you for coming. You're all winners in our eyes, but unfortunately, there's only a select number of trophies to my left-hand side, and we will get to them very shortly. A big thanks to the judging panel. There were 5 judges this year, and each of them also deserve our thanks for taking the time out of their busy work schedules for scoring and choosing the winners of tonight's awards. You can see the judges on the back page of the menus on your table. Of course, what you're having for dinner is on the front, so some of you might be slightly more concerned with seeing that. We'll be getting through the awards, as I say, as quickly as we possibly can. The agenda for this evening: a first round of awards, followed by a quick break. The minis are then going to be out on the track, so do go and take some pictures, and you can upload them to our Twitter handle as well. It is SME Advisor ME. If you want to take any pictures this evening, take them though before you've utilised too much of the free bar, just in case, so you all look respectable. There will be a second round of awards after our break, when we'll of course be revealing big awards such as the Business Star of the Year. There's also a raffle. 2 lucky winning business cards will be drawn out, and we've got some live music as well from CPI's very own Dominic D'Souza. Now, speaking of Dom, as CPI's owner, he's already getting the applause, and it's not going to stop all night, and he deserves it as well. Over the years, Dom has taken chances, battled with and outmaneuvered larger competitors, forged links across regional governments and organisations, and inspired and excited people in equal measure. Yet for all of this, he remains completely accessible. He is generous with his time, and he commands the most fearsome loyalty from his staff. Dom is informative, entrepreneurial, creative, and energetic, qualities he has proudly instilled at CPI. So please, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on stage for some initial remarks, CPI's CEO and publisher, Dominic D'Souza.
What can I say, ladies and gentlemen? That's Ben. I think before he even leaves, he deserves a big round of applause. By the way, he's also the editor of Sports Talk, which is one of the magazines that we launched recently. So let's hear it for him. He's done a really good job at emceeing. It's the first time I actually hear him emceeing. Well done, Ben. Thank you. Thank you for those kind words. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of CPI and as the publisher of SME Advisor Middle East, thank you all for coming. I believe we have quite a few people, and quite a few more are going to be joining us. As an owner of an SME myself, and having worked in the Middle East for almost 25 years, I know and understand the challenges you all face. CPI has seen enormous growth over the last 3 years, According to our friends from Dubai Media City, we are now the second largest publisher in the Middle East. More importantly, we have achieved this by being different. I believe as a business owner, one of the initial considerations is how to position your company. Every person has a different personality, and I firmly believe this also applies to the world of business. Over the years, CPI has very much positioned itself as a professional publisher, but we also have our lighter side. Our company believes business can be fun, and fun can be business. You'll get a special taste of this, and I hope you're all going to stay here till the end of the show this evening, so be here. CPI has always been a more personable company. Our growth has been achieved, and we have maintained this reputation. We firmly believe all of the advertiser and partner requirements and objectives should be taken into consideration. With all businesses and industries, things do go wrong. And it is how we as SMEs deal with these problems that tell us apart from competitors. Customer relations are a key service in this region, and I believe in publishing we have set that standard. I also believe as a company your employees are vital to how you plan and achieve expansion as an SME. The Middle East is a transient region, and over the years I've seen huge staff turnover with many regional SMEs. I'm pleased at CPI to have a core team that have endured these challenges and enabled my company to overcome any obstacle set before them. These staff members are the backbone of CPI, and they should be proud of where we are today. So special thank you to them. Any SME should never forget where it has come from. And I firmly believe, especially in what is still a volatile global economy, that we never know what is around the corner. CPI once again has seen a year of growth. We have launched publications in both the consumer and business space with ventures into the world of sport and hospitality. Our new initiative is a venture into the world of accountancy. The first issue of Accountancy Middle East was published in November. Regionally, we've conducted successful construction events in Saudi Arabia, as well as SME-related events in Qatar with the Qatar Development Bank. We were also delighted to be invited by Celatec to organize the Global Entrepreneurship Week in Doha. This was a week consisting of around 50 events aimed at enabling entrepreneurship. All of this further highlights CPI's expansion and regional presence. As always, it has not been a straightforward path, and like any and everyone in business, challenges have had to be overcome. There is more exciting news on the horizon, and 2013 promises to be another year of growth. I wish all today's finalists the best of luck. For those that win, congratulations. For those that don't, congratulations. You've all done fantastically well, and I congratulate you all. So finally, let's not forget why we are here, to see which companies have achieved and shown exceptional growth this year. Judging by the 3,900 nominations, there is plenty of competition tonight. Goodbye from me for now. Make sure you're here till the end of the show, as I said, and please enjoy your evening. I'll now hand you over to Richard Judd, the Managing Director of CPI, to talk more about SME Advisor, the awards, and the CPI Business Group. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Dom, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, again. I will keep this short. I know you're all waiting to know who the winners are of this year's awards. First of all, though, I want to talk a little bit about CPI Business Group, and in particular SME Advisor Middle East. This time last year, we were talking about launching Trade and Export and Private Sector magazine. Trade and Export, I'm pleased to say, recently hosted its first country focus with over 120 attendees, and we will be doing similar events moving forward. The first event was on Brazil, and up forthcoming will be one on Canada. In addition to this, Private Sector is now published for Qatar SMEs, in both Arabic and English. Already we have hosted many seminars and conferences in Qatar, and in addition to this, I'm pleased to announce the Trade and Exports Awards, which are happening in Dubai on the 25th of February in association with Gulf Food. As Dom briefly mentioned, the new addition to our portfolio is Accountant Middle East. This promises to be an essential read for any CFO and accountants based in this region. Already we have the support of over 9 accountancy bodies and are planning again a variety of supporting events in 2013. However, all of these products have been born out of the success of SME Advisor. In 3 years, this magazine has become the premier source of information in terms of educating SMEs. There have been many events and other SME-related activities launched regionally, but to this day, SME Advisor, through its 360-degree solution of the magazine, website, and events, remain the only constant source of valuable information and content that is solely related to the SMEs. Digitally, we have remained strong. www.smeadvisor.com remains the go-to website in terms of SME-related information for business owners in the UAE and across the GCC. Anyone wanting information and updates at hand are welcome to follow us on Twitter or Facebook too. If you are interested in our events and various activities, do follow us. Each year we try to do something different at SME Advisor. This year we decided to take the brand further afield. Historically, we've been very Dubai-centric, and this year we have not done a single event in Dubai, but have hosted events in Ras Al Khaimah, Sharjah, and early next year in Jebel Ali. The culmination of this process, as you are seeing tonight, for the first time, the SME Advisors Summit and Awards are being held in Abu Dhabi itself, in conjunction with our presenting partner, ADCB. Today, the summit had an excellent turnout, but tonight really does set the standard in terms of numbers, and thank you all for coming. Dom mentioned about the key reasons why CPI has achieved its success. I'd like to add that finding the right partners is also paramount to ensuring this. At SME Advisor, we are lucky to have 2 prominent UAE companies who share the goal of enabling SMEs and helping drive this sector. Our presenting partner, ADCB, and our exclusive telecom partner, Do, make events like tonight's possible. In the last 3 years, these organizations have supported SMEs through SME Advisor, and a big thank you to both of them for their continued partnership. I'm also pleased to welcome our new strategic partner, AIG. I'm sure they will be providing valuable information to SMEs in the coming months as our insurance thought leader. In addition to these companies, I'd like to thank our other sponsors and partners, Cadillac, Dubai Knowledge Village, Dubai Internet City, Dubai Exports, GIT, and Zawiya. Their support proves invaluable. The last partner I need to thank is Morrison Menon. This year, as Dom said, we had again in excess of 3,500 nominations, and they have the extreme difficult task of processing and auditing all of these nominations. This maintains the credibility of the awards and ensure whoever does win does deservedly, and we do hope you all talk about it and promote your achievement. I think all of our sponsors deserve a round of applause. The world remains sceptical with regards to the current economic landscape. There is uncertainty, and many countries are very unsure about what 2013 will bring. However, I do believe the Middle East has recovered and even shown significant growth in 2012. And this only helps SMEs such as yourselves thrive